$34,665,733,279,000. Imagine you have $34,665,733,279,000 in your bank account right now. That's a lot of money, right? But wait, this isn't money anyone can spend. It's actually the amount of debt the United States owes, and it keeps growing every single second. There's even a website that tracks every bit of debt we continue to accumulate. Why is this important, you say? The landscape of personal finance has undergone a dramatic transformation in recent decades. The easy accessibility of credit and debit cards, coupled with the prevalence of mortgages and student loans, has made achieving financial literacy both more challenging and more crucial than ever before. So why is financial literacy so important? Studies show a direct link between lower income families with lack of financial literacy and an increased likelihood of facing financial hardships. This means they might borrow too much money and get into too much debt. Another thing to consider is this. Many young Americans are faced with one of the most significant financial decisions early in life: taking out student loans before they even turn 21. Majority not even knowing enough about debt, which leads to a cycle of debt, especially those in low-income families and minority communities. For me, this is a big deal because I come from the countryside of Pelican, Louisiana. No, it's not New Orleans, it's nowhere near it. It's a little town that you can really barely call a little town because it only has a population of about 700 people. Coming from a place like Louisiana where nearly 1 out of every 5 people live below the national poverty line, that's a staggering 18.6% of the population. To put that in perspective, imagine a classroom of 20 students. Nearly 4 of them would be living in poverty. For individuals living below the poverty line, which means they are making less than $11,770 a year, that's barely enough to cover basic needs like housing, food, healthcare. For a family of 4, in which in my case it was my mom, my dad, 3 siblings, and me, that's 6 people. So for most families of 4, they're living on less than $24,250 a year, which we can only imagine leads to making tough choices every single day. So what exactly is financial literacy? According to the dictionary, financial literacy is the possession of the set of skills and knowledge that allows an individual to make informed and effective decisions with all of their financial resources. This includes the ability to understand financial concepts such as compound interest, inflation, and diversification. To put it simply, financial literacy is like having a superpower with money. It means knowing how to handle your money wisely, like making a budget and saving up for things you need or want. So imagine you're planning the family cookout. Financial literacy is knowing how much money you have to spend on ribs, rolls, chicken, dinner plates, tables, chairs, and whatever activities without you going broke. So it's about making smart decisions with your money, like choosing the best bank account, or credit card that won't charge you too much. Financial literacy also helps you avoid money troubles and gives you the confidence to make smart financial choices. So now that we have a better understanding of what financial literacy is, let's dive into some key concepts that can help you manage your money more effectively. We'll start with budgeting. Budgeting is like creating a roadmap for your money. It involves tracking your income, or the money you earn, and it involves tracking your expenses, or the money you spend. By budgeting, you can see where your money is going and make sure you're not spending more than you earn. This is important because living within your means or spending less than you earn can help you avoid debt and achieve your financial goals. After understanding budgeting, let's talk about saving. I know for some of you, this is probably the hardest thing to do because money's tight. A lot of people are living paycheck to paycheck. But saving essentially boils down to this. Saving is setting aside a portion of your income for your future you. It's like paying yourself first. Saving is important for emergencies like unexpected medical bills, or car repairs, as well as for achieving long-term goals, like buying a house or retiring on the beach with your margarita. Now let's discuss debt management. Understanding different types of debt and strategies for managing and reducing it can help you stay in control of your finances. Debt is money that you owe to someone else. There are different types of debt, such as credit cards, student loans, and mortgages. Managing debt involves strategies for paying off debt efficiently and avoiding getting into more debt. This can include making a budget, prioritizing high interest debt, and exploring options for consolidating or refinancing debt. Speaking of debt, if you're struggling with unsecured debt of over $7,500, I have great news for you. I work with a law firm that can help you slash debt in half. They'll handle all negotiation with creditors on your behalf. To learn more and get a free consultation, click the link in the description below. Now that we've covered debt management, let's dive into investing. This is my favorite one because investing is so powerful. It's such a powerful building wealth tool. So investing is using your money to buy assets with the exception that they will increase in value over time. Common types of investments include stocks, which represent ownership in a company. You got bonds, which are loans to governments or corporations, and mutual funds, which pool money from multiple investors to invest in a diversified portfolio of assets. Now, there are plenty more financial vehicles. It's just too many to get into at the moment. We're just trying to keep it basic. Essentially, investing can help you build wealth over time by earning returns on your investments. So finally, we'll touch on risk management. Protecting yourself against financial loss is crucial. My man Warren Buffett once said, the first rule of an investment is don't lose money. And the second rule of an investment is don't forget the first rule. And if you don't know who Warren Buffett is, I need you to go Google search him after this video. So risk management involves strategies for protecting yourself against financial loss. This can include purchasing insurance, such as health insurance, life insurance, auto insurance, and homeowners insurance. It can also involve diversifying your investments to spread risk across different assets and industries. By managing risk, you can protect yourself and your finances from unexpected events. As you continue to build your financial knowledge, you're not just securing your financial future, you're also creating a legacy for your family and future generations. Here's some final tips to help you on your journey. Educate yourself. Embrace books, online resources, and courses to expand your financial knowledge. So one book that I would highly recommend is The Psychology of Money. It really breaks down the mindset that we have around money and how we can navigate through it. Really really take into this book because it's really going to set a foundation for you. Second, I would say seek financial help. Don't hesitate to seek guidance from a financial professional like advisors or counselors for personalized advice. And lastly, research practical tips. Practical tips like budgeting, tracking expenses, and setting financial goals to strengthen your financial literacy. One thing I do want you to remember is financial literacy is a lifelong learning process. And every step you take today can lead to a more secure financial legacy for your family. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more valuable tips on financial literacy. Just click the subscribe button below. Also check out my previous video on how I started into the #1 industry that creates the most millionaires. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Booyah!